Hi everybody, Kurt Berglund here with more Pine Tar Baseball. I have received several requests to see more of the great teams of the 20th century set in action, and so I'm going to keep them coming. Here's a couple teams we have not seen together from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. This is the 1982 Milwaukee Brewers at the 1927 New York Yankees. I'm thinking there's going to be some runs scored. I could be wrong. I have been wrong plenty of times before, but I'm thinking we're going to see some runs in this one. The opposing pitchers will be Pete Vuckovich for the Milwaukee Brewers and Hoyt for the New York Yankees. Those are those teams' respective aces. The 1982 Milwaukee Brewers were the American League champions. They lost to the St. Louis Cardinals in a 7-game World Series. And the 1927 New York Yankees are maybe the greatest team of all time. They won the World Series over the Pittsburgh Pirates in 4 straight games in 1927. The set that is available to you, I'm going to give you the contact information for me right away, so that if you are so inspired to pick up these cards and this set, you can do so. It's available in PDF form for $12.99. It's available on printed sheets shipped to you for $52.99. And I will send you the instructions for the game Pine Tar Baseball for free. If you don't have them, I'll send you that PDF along as well. And if 22 teams in the great teams of the 20th century set isn't enough for you and you want another one, I'll send along the 1986 Boston Red Sox for free. That's right, 23 teams for the price of 22. Can you beat that? So let's get to the ordering information and then the starting lineups and see if there's going to be some runs. Let's go. Here's how to get these cards. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com is my PayPal info. $12.99 for the PDF. $52.99 for the printed shipped cards. This is called the Great Teams of the 20th Century set. There are 22 of them, and there's at least one great team from every decade in the century as part of the set. If you want a list of the teams, just ask me. You can send me an email here. We can converse all you like. This is moving quickly, so it's been a pleasure. So this is the set. These are 2 teams in the set. Let's go to the lineups. For the 82, visiting the 82 Milwaukee Brewers, leading off at third base, it's Paul Molitor. Batting second at shortstop, Robin Yount. Batting third at first base, Cecil Cooper. Batting fourth behind the plate, Ted Simmons. Batting fifth in left field, it's Ben Oglivie. Batting sixth in center field, it's Gorman Thomas. Batting seventh in right field, Charlie Moore. Batting eighth at second base is Jim Gantner. And batting ninth and on the mound, it's Pete Vukovich. Pete, on the road in 1982, was a C pitcher the first 2 times through the order and a C pitcher after that. He has walk modifiers on 55 and 77, but he can give you 8 innings, and he pitched his way out of a lot of trouble in 1982. That's Pete Vukovich. He is on the mound for Milwaukee. For the 1927 New York Yankees, you probably know this lineup really well. Earl Combs leads off in center field. Mark Koenig bats second at shortstop. Babe Ruth bats third in right field. Lou Gehrig bats fourth at first base. Bob Musial bats fifth in left field. Tony Lazari bats sixth at second base. Joe Dugan bats seventh at third base. Pat Collins bats eighth at catcher. And on the mound is Hoyt. And in 1927, he was a stud. A+ at home, A+ the third time through the order. No strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can give you 8 innings. And, of course, more if it's going well. So, those are your starting lineups. We are ready to mash in the Bronx. Here we go with Paul Molitor stepping into the batter's box against Hoyt. The pitch is a base hit for Paulie. That's going to drop in front of Babe Ruth, and it's a single. He's on to lead off the game. We are underway, and it's Here Comes Robin Yount. Molitor is a definite threat to steal. We'll check Pat Collins' arm. It is a +8. It is a +8. Molitor is an 81. That moves him to an 89. Hoyt to the belt. The pitch home. Yount takes. There goes Molitor. And there is a stolen base. Molitor steals. And the Brewers have a man in scoring position with nobody out in the first inning. Yount behind in the count 0-1. Hoyt to the belt. Checks Molitor at second. Pitch home is grounded to Dugan. Joe's got it and throws to Gehrig, and there's one out in the first. Now it's Cooper. First three batters in the Milwaukee order each had 200 hits on the 1982 season. You don't see that very often. Hoyt to the belt again. The pitch home is driven by Cooper, and this is an error check. We have an error check. Let's see where this one went. It goes to shortstop. That's Mark Koenig. And Mark's error number is a 5, and that's a 4. And that means Mark Koenig just booted the ball. We got an E6, and Molitor slides into third base safely as he chases the ball down into short left field. So now there's Brewers at the corners, and Ted Simmons comes to the plate. Hoyt in a jam in the first inning. Yankee infield at double play depth. The pitch home to Simmons. This is to center field. Earl Combs is under it. Molitor is going to tag. Combs makes the catch, and Molitor decides to hold. Not deep enough, and so we're still at first and third. Now there's 2 outs for Ben Ogilvy. 244 in the 1982 season for Benji. Hoyt to the belt. Yankee infield, normal depth. The pitch to Ben is a strike 3 swinging. Hoyt gets him, and that retires the Brewers in the first. They threaten but do not score. 1 hit, and they leave 2. So we go to the bottom of the first. Here comes those Yankees. It's Combs, Koenig, and Ruth on the way in the bottom of the first. No score in Yankee Stadium. Vukovich winds and delivers to Combs, and we have a range check. Get to the kitchen. Get to the kitchen, for the love of God. It's a range check. 72 goes to Robin Yount, and Robin's got it. He makes the play to first, and Combs is retired. 1 gone. Now it's Koenig, the aforementioned Mr. Koenig at shortstop. And this one is strike 3 swinging on a Vuckovich fastball. That's Pete's first of the game. 2 outs, nobody on. Here comes Babe Ruth. 356 average, 486 on base, 772 slugging. This is a card. The pitch to him. Hey, struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Vukovich pumps his fist. We are scoreless after 1 in the Bronx. Inning number 2 on the way. It'll be Gorman Thomas, Charlie Moore, and Jim Gantner for the Brewers against Wade Hoyt. Anybody gets on, Vukovich will bat. Gorman stands in at 245. The pitch is a strikeout. He got him. Second strikeout for Hoyt. First out in the second inning. Now it's Moore. Charlie 254 on the 82 season. The pitch to him. Struck him out. Third strikeout. 3 Ks in a row for Hoyt. Now it's Gantner with 2 outs and nobody on. This is hit to right. Here comes the Babe. And on his shoe tops, he takes that fly ball. And there's 3 gone in the second. We've played an inning and a half. No score in New York. Now it's Garrick, Musial, and Lazari for the Yankees coming up. Murderers Row with their shot at Pete Vukovich, the pitch. And that's hit. Gonna be a range check. It's a range check. Get to the kitchen. This one is hit toward Charlie Moore in right field. Is Charlie gonna make the play? No, it drops for a base hit. Garrick's aboard. Nobody out. Garrick on in the Yankees second. Now it's Musial. 337 hitting behind Garrick. The pitch from Vuk, and that's trouble. That's gonna be gone to left field, and yep, it's 2-0 Yankees. Musial with a 2-run bomb that scores Garrick ahead of him and gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Vuckovich blows his nose into his jersey on the mound and is ready for Lazari. The pitch. He gets him. Strike 3 called. Lazari watches it go by, and that's 3 strikeouts for Pete, who's humping up on the fastball. 1 gone in the second. Now it's Dugan. Joe 269 on the 27 season. This is grounded to Molitor. Paul's got it to his right. Fires to Cooper, and there's 2 down. Now Pat Collins. Wait, Hoyt on deck. 2 gone, nobody on. This is a range check to Molitor. He's got it, gloves it, fires, and gets Collins at first. The Yankees score 2 on 2 hits and leave none. After 2, 2-0 27 Yankees over the 82 Brewers. Here comes Vukovich to lead off the third. Then we'll go to the top with Molitor and Yount. Hoyt has allowed 1 hit so far. The pitch to Vuk. Line shot caught by Koenig. 1 gone. Now it's Molitor. Molitor stands in at 3-0-2. Singled and stole a base in the first. The pitch. This is strike 3 swinging against Molitor. That's number 4 for Hoyt. And here comes Yount with 2 outs and nobody aboard. The MVP of the American League in 1982. 331 average, 578 slugging, Gold Glove defense. The pitch. Grounded to Koenig. Mark's got it and throws to Garrick, and that'll retire the Brewers in the third. We've played 2.5, and it's 2-0 Murderers Row. Vukovich will get Hoyt, and then the top of the order with Combs and Koenig coming up for the Yankees in the third. This is part of the great team set of the 20th century for Pine Tar Baseball. Kurt Berglund at yahoo.com, PayPal account name. PDF is $12.99. Printed and shipped cards, $52.99. It's called The Great Teams of the 20th Century Set. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com is your PayPal account that you want to send that to, and I ship immediately. Hoyt is in there against Vuckovich. Pete winds and delivers. Line shot at Yount. He's got it for the first out. One gone in the third. Now Combs, 0 for 1. Hit to center. Gorman Thomas ambles into left center and makes the catch for out number 2. Now it's Mark Koenig. Ruth is on deck. Mark struck out in the first inning. Pitch to him is grounded to Robin. He's got it and throws to Cooper, and that retires the Yankees in the third in 1-2-3 fashion. So we've played 3, and it's 2-0 Yankees. Hoyt back out on the mound. He's got the 3-4-5 hitters of the 82 Brewers lineup to contend with. Cooper, Simmons, and Ogilvy. Coop is 0 for 1. The pitch. Struck him out. That's Hoyt's 5th. Not a big K guy, but he's getting him against the Brewers. Simmons up now. Ted's 0 for 1. 269. In 82, the pitch. That one's to the screen. Hoyt reaching back for a little extra. Ted's ahead in the count. 1-0. The pitch is a range check. This one's going to Dugan, and it's by him. Base hit for Simmons. He's on with 1 out. And here comes Ogilvy. Benji is 0 for 1. He represents the tying run. Hoyt to the belt. The pitch to Benji. This is to center and deep. It's going to drive Combs back. He's going to make the catch. That's 2 outs, and here comes Gorman Thomas. Simmons retreats to first. Thomas at the plate, 0 for 1. The pitch from Hoyt. Whoop, and I'm dropping dice left and right. And Gorman hits this to center. Combs charging hard, and Combs gets there. After 3.5, the Yankees 2. The Brewers 0. And it's the meat of the order for the 27 Yankees. Ruth, Gehrig, and Musial coming up in the bottom of the 4th. The Babe is 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. Pitch is a range check. Get to the kitchen. Oh my God, get to the kitchen. It's a range check. This is hit to Robin Yount, who makes the play, digs it out, throws to Cooper. 1 down, sorry. Got so excited I wanted to give 2 outs to Ruth. Now it's Gehrig. Gehrig singled and scored on Musial's homer in the second. Vukovich winds and delivers, and it's hit deep. Right field. More to the wall, and it's gone. Lou Gehrig has left the yard, and it's 3-0. Musial coming up now. Murderers Row living up to their name. Vukovich angry on the mound. Musial stands in. Line shot caught by Molitor. Ropes left and right by the Murderers Row. Now it's Lazari, who is 0 for 1. He struck out in the second. The pitch to Tony. Looper. And that one's hit to left field, dropping in front of Ogilvy, and he can't get there. It's a base hit for Lazari. Dugan comes up with 2 outs and 1 on. Collins on deck. Vukovich to the belt. The pitch home. Grounded to Gantner. He's going to go the short way to Yount covering second, and that will retire the Yankees in the 4th. We've played 4, and it's 3-0 New York over Milwaukee. Hoyt back out for inning number 5. He will face Moore, Gantner, and Vukovich, unless they hit for him, which could happen. Harvey Keene in the dugout clapping for his team to get the offense going. Hoyt winds and delivers a shot to left. Musial toward the line. He's got it for out number 1. Now it's Gantner. Jim is 0 for 1. Vukovich is standing in the on-deck circle. Hoyt winds and delivers, and it's a range check for New York. Get to the kitchen. Range check. This is hit to it's a nubber out in front of the plate. Collins, no, he can't make a play. Gantner's going to leg it out, and he's aboard for a base hit. Vukovich will be hit for now. It's the top of the 5th. It's the top of the 5th, and the Brewers are going to the bench to pinch hit for Vukovich. Vukovich pitched 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He walked none, but struck out 3. The pinch hitter will be Don Money against Hoyt. And someone's taking their jacket off in the Brewer bullpen. We're going to get a relief pitcher going to take over next inning. And that's going to be Bob McClure, a left-hander. So Money stands in. Hoyt with 1 on and 1 out. Gantner at first. Hoyt to the belt, checks Gantner. The pitch home to Money is a base hit. This one drops in front of Ruth, and Gantner's around second, hustling to third. There's Brewers at the corners with 1 out, and now Molitor coming to the plate. Hoyt in a jam in the 5th. Hoyt has allowed 4 hits, but no runs to this point. There's 1 man out. The Yankee infield is at double play depth. Hoyt to the belt. The pitch. He strikes out Molitor. 2 down, and that's strikeout number 6 for Hoyt, and that'll bring up Yount. 0 for 2 for Robin on the day. Brewers would love to get on the board right here. Hoyt to the belt. The pitch home to Yount. And it's to left. There goes Musial into left center, and he's got room, and he takes it for out number 3. So the Brewers threaten with 2 hits, but do not score. After 4.5, we're halfway through, and it's 3-0 Bronx Bombers. Money is done. McClure coming out. The lefty will face Collins, Hoyt, and then the top with Combs in the Yankee 5th. 3-0 New York. Collins is 0 for 1. The pitch to him is grounded to Cooper. He gloves it and flips to McClure covering first. There's 1 out. Now it's Hoyt, bottom of the 5th. Hoyt kind of cruising at this point through a tough Brewers lineup. McClure winds and delivers a base hit for Hoyt. He's on with a single. Now it's Earl Combs. Combs, a left-handed batter who prefers the righties. McClure to the belt, checks Hoyt. The pitch home to Combs is to center. Gorman Thomas into right center a few steps. He'll take it and fire it back in as Hoyt retreats to first. Now it's Koenig. 0 for 2 for Mark. This is hit to right. Here comes Charlie Moore towards the line. He will make the catch. And that retires the Yankees in the 5th. After 5, it's 3-0 New York. In the Bronx, the Brewers have the meat of the order up again. Cooper, Simmons, and Ogilvy against Hoyt. See if they can do some damage here. Oh, not Yount. Robin made the last out last inning, so Cooper leads off. Cooper is 0 for 2. Hoyt's pitch is drilled by Cooper. That's to right field, drops in front of Ruth. A single for Cecil Cooper gets the Brewers' 6th started. Now it's Simmons. Yankee infield moves to double play depth. Hoyt pitching to Simmons, who is 1 for 2. The pitch. That is ball 2. Ball 2 for Ted. He's ahead in the count. Hoyt to the belt, checks Cooper. The pitch. And that's a base hit. That's a base hit to right. It drops in front of Ruth. Babe toward the line. Cooper's around second. He's going to take third without a throw. Ruth's throw goes into second base. And the Brewers are threatening again. But they need a hit with runners in scoring position. There's nobody out. Brewers at the corners. And the Yankee infield will play for a double play. 5 hits now for Milwaukee. No, 6 hits for Milwaukee now. Ogilvy at the plate. Hoyt to the belt. The pitch. Benji strokes a single. Center field. It drops in front of Combs. Cooper scores from third. Simmons advances to second. It's 3-1. And still nobody out in the 6th inning. Gorman Thomas comes to the plate. Yankee bullpen starting to stir. Miller Huggins getting that nervous feeling. So it's going to be Bob Shockey starting to throw. Yankee infield still playing for 2. Brewers are on the board. They threaten with more. Nobody out. Simmons at second. Ogilvy at first. Hoyt to the belt. Checks the runners. The pitch to Gorman, and that's to center and deep. That's to center and deep. Combs to the wall, and it's gone. That's a 3-run jack for Gorman Thomas. And the Brewers now lead 4-3. The Yankee fans are in shock disbelief. A single by Cooper, a single by Simmons, another single by Ogilvy, and now a 3-run homer by Thomas gives the Brewers a 4-3 lead in the 6th. Hoyt is not pleased on the mound. Charlie Moore coming to the plate. Brewer dugout alive as they're sensing the turn of events. Moore 0 for 2, the pitch. This is hit to left. Here comes Musial. He will get there for out number 1 in the inning. Gantner coming to the plate now. And Bob McClure grabs the helmet, and he is in the on-deck circle. Nobody on, 1 man out. The pitch from Hoyt to Gantner is a strike 3 swinging. Gantner can't catch up to the gas, and that's 7 strikeouts for Hoyt. Here comes McClure. Batting for himself. They doubtless want the left-hander out there to face Ruth Gehrig and Musial next inning. And so with nobody on and 2 men out, McClure bats the pitch. Hey, struck him out. 8 now for Hoyt, but he gives up a crooked number. The Brewers score 4. 3 of which came home on a dong by Gorman Thomas. So it's 4-3 Brewers after 5.5. We had a good one. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th, it's Ruth, Gehrig, and Musial. Babe is 0 for 2 and overdue. McClure winds and delivers to Ruth, and he walked him. So Babe trots down to first. Here comes Gehrig. Brewer bullpen gonna get busy again. Moose Haas starts to throw in the Milwaukee bullpen. So does Pete Ladd. Haas and Ladd are throwing. McClure facing Gehrig. Gehrig 2 for 2. He homered in the 4th. McClure to the belt, checks Ruth at first. The pitch home. This is grounded to Yount. He goes to Gander for 1. The relay to Cooper is a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play, and Gehrig and Ruth are eliminated from the bases. Now it's Musial. 2 outs in the 6th. Musial homered in the 2nd. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to him. Draws a walk. Trots down to first. 2nd walk of the inning. Lazari is up now. Harvey's hoping to get McClure through the inning. Lazari is 1 for 2. The pitch from McClure to Lazari is strike 3 swinging. He can't handle the breaking stuff, and that is McClure's first strikeout. That ends the Yankees in the 6th. We've played 6. It's 4-3, 82 Brewers over the 27 Yankees. Here comes Wade Hoyt for the 7th. Top of the Brewer order coming. It's Molitor, Yount, and Cooper. Molitor 1 for 3 on the day. Shockey still throwing in the Yankee bullpen. The pitch home from Hoyt to Molitor is grounded to Koenig. Mark's got it, gathers it, fires to Gehrig. 1 down in the 7th. Yount at the plate, 0 for 3. The pitch to Robin. Hit to center, Combs into right center. Will get there and make the catch. 2 down. Cooper, 1 for 3. Scored a run last inning. 2 outs, nobody on. Hoyt the pitch. Drilled by Cooper just inside the right field line. He's going to help himself to a double. He's in scoring position with 2 outs for Simmons. Ted is 2 for 3 with a run scored. Hoyt in another jam. The pitch home. Grounded to Koenig. Mark's got it. Throws to Gehrig. Side is retired in the 7th. It's time to stretch him out in New York. After 6.5. Brewers 4. Yankees 3. McClure is done for the game. We're going to have a new pitcher. It's going to be Moose Haas. Haas is a C pitcher on the road. Dugan, Collins, and Hoyt are his problem. Ladd is throwing in the bullpen, and now so is Jamie Easterly. Dugan, 0 for 2. Haas winds and delivers. This is to center. Gorman Thomas into left center. Will get there and make the catch. Collins up now. Hoyt is standing in the on-deck circle, but may not bat. We'll see. Haas winds and delivers to Collins. To right, Charlie Moore towards the line, makes the catch. 2 down. And now it's Hoyt. Miller Huggins calls Hoyt back to the dugout. And they're going to go with Ben Pascal to pinch hit for Hoyt. Hoyt's day is done. Shockey will be the new pitcher. I'll tell you about Hoyt here, and then we'll tell you about Pascal. Hoyt went 7 innings. He allowed 9 hits. He walked none. He struck out 8. He allowed 4 runs. They're all earned. He stands to lose it. He also allowed a home run. Pascal, .317 on the 27 season, pinch hitting mostly. Backup outfielder. Haas, the pitch to Pascal. Strikes him out, and that does it for the Yankees. In the 7th, Shockey will come on to pitch. And he will bat 9th in the order. In the top of the 8th, he will face Ogilvy, Thomas, and Moore for Milwaukee. Raleigh Fingers is starting to throw in the Milwaukee bullpen. Shockey ready for Ogilvy. An A-plus pitcher with strikeout modifiers on 55 and 77 for the Yankees. Ogilvy is 1 for 3 with a single, a ribby, and a run scored. The pitch to Ben. And that one goes all the way to the screen. So that one, he humped up on that one. Ogilvy's ahead in the count. 1-0. The pitch. Strikes him out. Shockey's first. 1 gone in the 8th. Now it's Thomas. 1 for 3 for Gorman. A big home run in the 6th to put Milwaukee ahead. A 3-run shot. Gorman, the home run champ in 1982, tied with Reggie for first with 39 in the American League. The pitch to Gorman, and it's a range check. Get to the kitchen. For the love of God, get to the kitchen. Who did he hit it at? It's hit to left field. That's Musial. And Bob can't get there. It drops for a single. And Gorman is on with 1 out. Here comes Charlie Moore. Gantner on deck. Shockey in trouble. Now Urban Shocker is going to start to throw in the Yankee bullpen. Moore 0 for 3 in the game. Brewer right fielder. Shockey the belt, the pitch. That's a line shot caught by Koenig. There's 2 outs in the 8th. Now it's Gantner. Jim is 1 for 3. McClure standing in the, Haas standing in the on-deck circle. Thomas at first, Gantner at the plate, Shockey to the belt, checks Thomas. The pitch to Gantner is a base hit for Milwaukee. That one's going to drop in front of Musial, and Gantner and Thomas is around second, and cruising into third. Brewers at the corners now for Haas, and Harvey Keene is motioning for Moose to come on back and talk to him. And out of the Brewer dugout pops Roy Howell. Roy Howell will bat for Haas in the 8th. Fingers throwing in the Brewer bullpen. Brewers at the corners, they're going for some insurance. Haas is done after a 1-2-3, 1 strikeout performance in the 7th. Fingers now throwing all by himself in the Brewer bullpen. It's going to be him in the bottom of the 8th. Howell, 260 on the 1982 season. Brewers at the corners, there's 2 outs. Shockey to the belt, the pitch home is stroked to right. Ruth on the run toward right center. He's going to get there, and that will retire the crew. In the 8th, 2 hits, they leave them both. After 7.5, Milwaukee 4, New York 3. Top of the 27 Yankees order is coming, and they will get Raleigh Fingers as the opposition. Raleigh, before succumbing to injury in September of '82, was an A pitcher, has strikeout modifiers on 55 to 60 and 77, and he can give you 2 innings. It's going to be Raleigh's show for the rest of the way. It's pretty clear that's who the Yankees are going to have to beat if they're going to do it. Combs is 0 for 3. Fingers winds and delivers to Earl Combs, and that's hit hard. That's hit hard. Right field, it's going to get over Moore's head, and look at Combs fly. Going to be a leadoff triple for Earl Combs. Koenig at the plate. Brewer infield moves in. They're moving in. Desperately need a strikeout. Ruth on deck. Koenig is 0 for 3. Pitch from Raleigh to Koenig is a walk. He walked him. Well, that's not what they wanted. Pitcher modifier table. Well, Koenig draws a walk, and now Ruth comes to the plate to face Fingers. Infield, oh boy, infield in. They're going to play in. Fingers to the belt. The pitch. Ball 2. Ruth takes. That's ball 2. He's ahead in the count. Now they're going to move back. Double play depth to the Brewer infield. Double play depth. The pitch to Ruth. He walked him. It doesn't matter. They're loaded. They are loaded, and now it's Gehrig. The bases are dripping with Yankees, and there's nowhere to put Lou Gehrig. Fingers seems unconcerned on the mound. Harvey Keene is vaping in the Brewer dugout. So, we'll set the stage. It's Combs at third, Koenig on second, Ruth at first. Nobody out in the Yankee 8th. They're down by a run. Brewer infield playing for 2. Gehrig, 2 for 3. He hit into a double play in the 6th. The pitch. Ball 2. He's ahead in the count. Ball 2. Fingers in a jam. The pitch to Gehrig is hit. Oh, this is hit to... Oh, and we got an error check. We got an error check. See where this goes. It goes to Cooper at first. And he boots it. Cooper boots it for a 1-base error. Clank. Combs scores from third. We're tied at 4. Everybody moves up 90 feet, and there's still nobody out. Now it's Musial. Brewer infield is in now. Infield playing in. They want to shut off Koenig at the plate. The pitch. It's a line shot, and it's caught by Molitor. Well, that's almost as good as a pop-up. So there's one gone now in the Yankee 8th. We're tied at 4. The lead run is 90 feet away, and now it's Tony Lazari. 1 for 3 for Tony. Fingers. Infield playing for 2. Playing for 2. The pitch. And that will be a base hit for Lazari. It drops in front of Gorman Thomas. Koenig scores. It's 5-4 Yankees, and the bases remain loaded. Dugan at the plate. 5-4 Yankees. Infield is in. The pitch from Fingers to Dugan is lifted to right. Lifted to right. Ruth is tagging. Moore is under it. The throw home. Ruth holds. Charlie Moore has a gun, and Ruth held up. He bluffed a tag, and it's 5-4. 2 outs now. And Collins is at the plate with Shockey on deck. Fingers to the belt. Collins, 0 for 3. Yankees lead 5-4. It's the bottom of the 8th. They're looking for more. The pitch. Ball 2. Ball 2. Collins ahead in the count. Bases loaded. Ruth at third. Gehrig at second. Lazari at first. The pitch. Trouble for the Brewers. This is a base hit to left field. It's going to drop. Around Ruth scores. It's 6-4. Around third comes Gehrig. And Ogilvy is winding up with the throw, heading towards Simmons. The throw is in time. They get Gehrig at the plate. Ogilvy's throw to Simmons is on the money, and he throws out Gehrig at the plate, but the Yankees score 3 in the 8th and take a 2-run lead. It's 6-4 New York as we go to the 9th. Shockey will have to get through the top of the Brewer order, Molitor, Yount, and Cooper, to win this one. Urban Shocker is throwing in the bullpen for New York, and he is being joined by Herb Pennock. 6-4 New York, top of the 9th. We got a good one. 1 for 4 for Molitor on the day. Yount is on deck. The pitch to Paulie. Hey, strikes him out. There's one gone. That's Shockey's second strikeout. Now it's Yount. They need a bloop and a blast. Yount stands in against Shockey. Cooper on deck. Pitch to Robin. Hey, strikes him out. That's Shockey's third strikeout. There's 2 outs in the 9th. Last chance saloon. Simmons is on deck. Cooper at the plate. 2 for 4 for Cecil. The pitch. And there's your bloop. It's going to get over Koenig's glove into center field, and it's a base hit. Simmons comes to the plate, the tying run in the top of the 9th. 2 outs. Cooper at first. If Simmons hits a long one, we're tied. Shockey to the belt. Checks Cooper. Simmons is 2 for 4 with a run scored. The pitch home to Ted. Is hit to a plus. That's strike 3, swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts, and the Yankees win 6-4 over the 82 Brewers. Winning pitcher Bob Shockey, with 2 innings of relief work, he allowed 3 hits but no runs. He struck out 4. Losing pitcher is Raleigh Fingers. 3 runs allowed in the bottom of the 8th. Only 2 of them were earned, but that's all it took. And Fingers gets saddled with the loss. The 27 Yankees 6, the 82 Brewers 4. This is the Pine Tar Baseball. Great Teams of the 20th Century set. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com. It's PayPal, $12.99. For printed and shipped cards, $52.99. Send me your info and questions. Thank you for joining me. I'm Kurt Berglund. Have a great night. So long, everybody.